Hello, fellow crafters. What's going on, guys? I'm coming to you from a hole today. We are in a mine, looking around for some fun 117 gear. We got some glow lichen. We got some of that copper ore, which is beautiful. And you know what? As we were digging around a little bit, kind of going through the walls, getting our new ores, I found some smooth basalt, which as I dug in a little bit more, meant that we found a geode, which is super cool. The first geode we found in 117, right in our spawn chunks, which is super lucky. These are the crystally sounding amethyst blocks beneath our feet, and of course the shards in the wall here, which are great. You can make more blocks out of these shards, as well as other things like spy glasses and stuff, so that's super cool. And as we were done kind of checking that out, I decided to explore a little bit more over this way, and I found a ravine with some fun mobs in it. But as I look up in the ceiling, I can see, look at this, dripstone as well. We found all of the new fun blocks in 117, so we're gonna go ahead and grab some of those. We can mess around with those, maybe make a lava farm. But look at that there in the distance. I see some more smooth basalt, and it looks like it's maybe not quite in the exact same spot as that other geode we found. So I went back over here and I kind of poked around a little bit to see if we indeed got lucky. I dug out here beside this other geode, and bam, look at this huge amethyst, this huge geode right here, right next to this other geode. So we got incredibly lucky, guys. These are both here at spawn, and that means that today we're going to build a shard farm. Okay, let's talk geodes. 117 is still pretty new, so we have the data is still coming in. We still have more to learn on these things, but from what I've seen, the research I've done, the best way to harvest these shards is not with redstone, because if you actually break these shards with a piston, which is actually possible, I think you only get about 2 or so shards from that full piece of amethyst shard. However, if you use a fortune 3 axe, you can get much more, something like 15, 16, 17 pieces of shards with one from one crystal. So you know what, we're gonna go ahead and use a fortune axe instead of redstone. As well, if you were to use redstone, I imagine you'd have to use an observer to show when these are growing, and this would be a state change. Even this small bud would be, or this small crystal here would be a state change. It would cause the piston to break that, as opposed to waiting until it gets to the largest growth section. So you know what, I really don't think redstone is the way to go with these. I think we're gonna go manual harvest, but we're gonna be using a fortune axe. And like I said, what I've seen so far with some of the farms that people have put together is waterlogging these buds here with water sources all the way to the roof, and then coming in here with maybe a conduit so you're able to breathe, and then mining away at all of these with a fortune 3 axe so you don't need scaffolding or anything, is probably the best way to do this. I think we're going to waterlog this entire area, maybe even both of these geodes, and then we're going to come in here maybe after we get our conduit, and we're going to mine away. So I don't have the replay mod set up yet. That thing is still they're still upgrading that thing, so I'm going to go ahead and come back to you guys when I have something to show you. Let's go ahead and make this farm. Something you want to remember when you're carving out an amethyst like this is there will be buds that are hidden inside this amethyst here. So you may actually break this one, and the one behind it may actually be a bud. So you want to be very careful. They will break very quickly, and then that bud will be gone forever. You can't generate that with these. You can't move these. You can't break these. So be very careful when you're doing this, and always imagine the one behind the one you're breaking is going to be a bud, and you should be safe. Okay, so here is a naked geode. This is a geode without any calcite or any regular amethyst in it. Just the buds are left, and I left all that smooth basalt as well. Look at all this stuff that we got here. We got almost half a shulker box of calcite. So this is a nice place to find calcite. I know you can't find this anywhere else, but you can get quite a bit out of these geodes, as well as one full row of amethyst blocks. So let's go ahead and take down the other one, and we'll come back and see how much we get from 2 geodes. Okay, so we have removed all of the calcite, we have removed all of the blocks of amethyst from these 2 geodes here, and all we're left with is the smooth basalt and the buds. This one was quite a bit smaller. You can see they're actually significantly different sizes. This one here gave me most of the stuff that I have, and I've only gotten probably just a few pieces from a few stacks of blocks from the other geode. This is what I got from both in total. Not too bad. I did break 2 buds in the process here, even though I warned everybody not to do that, but I did, so there I have a couple of shards already. But now is the time for us to actually do some real grind work here. I'm going to remove all of the stone and all of the smooth basalt from this area. We're going to try and make this one big box that we're going to fill up with water. You know what, guys, this is going to actually take a very long time. I don't have a beacon or anything yet, so I'm going to be grinding away with my efficiency 5 netherite pick here. But that is okay, guys. Every big grind starts with 1 block. So let's get started with that grind, and I will see you guys soon. And just like that, we're done. I wanted the entryway to look a little bit crystally, so we've kind of got like a concave amethyst block look. And inside here, we went with a calcite in the walls and the smooth basalt sort of outlining everything. And it looks so modern and super cool. I love it. The glowstone is lighting this place up. It would look better with sea lanterns, but we don't have any sea lanterns yet, so this will work just fine. We're going to fill this whole area with water, which is why I have glass panes kind of blocking the entrance off. And then we're going to have flowing water from this side moving over to this wall. And I've got a little slit in the wall where I have some hoppers lining sort of the wall along the edge leading to that corner, where I have them leading down into some chests here, which are going to collect the goods from our shard farm. If I move over here into the big room, I can see I've already started waterlogging these blocks here. We can see these crystals are growing, which is beautiful. That's going to make this farm work. And if I look up at the top there, I can see we've got smooth basalt sort of blocking off some flowing water I've already set up. I've set it up along that wall there, and it moves this way where it kind of stops right about here. I put some fence gates along there to block off the next line, and then it continues along and drops everything into the hopper line that starts right there and works its way all the way back to that corner. I haven't seen anybody run a farm quite like this yet, so I don't know quite how well it's going to work, but I will fill the whole thing with water. We'll come on back and we'll see how efficient this farm really is. It is done. We're all done, guys. We've waterlogged every block inside of these geodes. That is awesome. It took us a little bit longer than I thought, but we are done. And we've gone ahead and harvested this first small room, just to get an idea of sort of how much we get out of this farm. And this is what we got: a full row of amethyst shards. Pretty good. Remember that 4 of these makes a block of amethyst, so we should have an unlimited supply of blocks of amethyst now, which is great. This is the pick I've been using for this farm in particular. It's specifically designed for the amethyst farm. It does not have efficiency 5 on it. It has fortune 3 and unbreaking and mending, but not efficiency 5. That means that we don't accidentally break one of these buds while we're farming the shards. Just a little bit of a safety feature. Let's work our way into the farm here. We've already done this room, but look at this one. This big room is ready to be harvested. I'm going to go around and use this fortune 3 axe on all of these buds, and we're going to come back and see how many we got from the big room. Okay, and I think that does it. This is a pretty clean looking farm. I think we got all of the larger crystals. You can see there's some smaller buds starting to grow already, but we'll have to wait for those to mature. Just like these ones, while we were harvesting that other farm, this one was already growing new buds, so we're almost ready to harvest this one. So it's a pretty efficient farm. We can kind of keep going back and forth, back and forth. Let's put our pickaxe back on the wall here and see how well we did with our first harvest. Oh man. Okay, we're working on our 5th row of amethyst shard stacks. It's probably backlogged quite a bit in there, guys. We're going to have a whole lot coming into here just from the first harvest alone. We are not going to have to do this very often, but it's nice to know whenever we need a block of amethyst, we've got it. I think I knocked my pickaxe off the wall. And that is going to do it for today. Guys, thank you so much. This was a fun one. We did the Amethyst Farm. Check it out. We did the grind. We dug out those 2 geodes. We filled them with water, and now we have more amethyst than we know what to do with. We can build all sorts of twinkly stuff now. That's amazing. Guys, thank you for checking this video out. Be sure to click that link below. Visit me on Twitch and give me a follow. Say hi in chat. I'd love to meet you guys. Stay well. Stay safe. I love you tons. Peace. Okay, bye-bye.